This is a hand where that requires a certain amount of planning. We can see that West ended up in 3-no trump, and we can see how West played the hand by clicking next. Looks like North led the Jack of Hearts and South took the ace. South switched to a diamond, won by West's queen. That plus the fact that South bid a heart would suggest that South must have the ace of diamonds, so we should keep that in mind. What happened next? West cashed the King of Hearts, so the Queen of Hearts would be a winner in the dummy. That was a good plan. And then West took all the club tricks, which is fine, but now West led the Queen of Spades when West didn't have the Jack or the 10. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then what happened next? West led the King of Diamonds out of their hand, losing to the ace. That probably wasn't a good plan, because now leading the spade is going to cost another trick, because North cashed the Jack of Spades, and the Jack of Diamonds, and the 10 of Diamonds, which caused West to be down only one. But you can see that West made only 8 tricks, so we should go back to this page and kind of summarize what happened. 3-0 by West. The Jack of Hearts was the lead. West was down one. Okay, we already know how West played the hand, so let's go down to the point where West led the Queen of Spades. Many beginners make this mistake. They don't realize that whether they capture the King of Spades or lose to the King of Spades, they can never take more than one trick in that suit. So it's a play you want to avoid. The proper play of spades, if you're going to play spades, is to get to the West hand and lead a small spade towards the Queen. If North had the King of Spades, West will win the Queen and also the ace. So that's the only way that West could get 2 spade tricks. But to make 3-no trump, there's no need to touch spades at all. West may have forgotten that when the King of Diamonds won the second trick, that South was likely to have the Ace of Diamonds. So after taking all the club tricks, West would lead the Queen of Hearts, cash the Queen of Hearts, and lead a small diamond towards the Queen. So West would end up with 5 club tricks, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, and 2 hearts, which is 10 tricks. We can see the results that a number of people made 3-no trump, 2 even made, 1 made 4-no trump, and 1 made 5-no trump. Other people were down in 3-no trump for probably the same reason. Let's go back to this hand. When you're calling up a hand from BBO, you can actually play this hand to see if you can do better, but that requires that you have an extension, a Google extension called Bridge Solver. It shows up as a green spade up at the top right of the screen. Now, you would have to download the Bridge Solver Google extension. You just type that in Google and find it and follow the instructions and end up with a green spade on your screen. Sometimes the green spade doesn't show up, so you have to click on this jigsaw puzzle shaped icon, and the reason the spade would not be green is that it wasn't pinned. I just unpinned it. So you would have to click on the jigsaw puzzle and click on the pin to pin it back, pin it onto the screen. Now you can click on the green spade, and this is what Bridge Solver looks like. Now you can play the hand using Bridge Solver. You have to remember that, okay, the nice thing about Bridge Solver is that you can play the hand in any contract by any declarer. Since West was the declarer, you would go down to the West row and slide over to the to the no trump column and click on the 3, and at the top it tells you that West can make 3 no trump. So now you can actually play the hand by starting with the Jack of was the Jack of Hearts. I forgot already. The Jack of Hearts was led. West played low. South took the ace. And South switched to a small diamond. West took the queen. And then cast the King of Hearts. Then West took the Ace of Clubs. You have to click on each card when it's green. It's trying to tell you that that's the card to play, or at least that's an option. Then West cashed all the clubs. And okay, and this is where West went wrong the first time. West played that Queen of Spades when they didn't have the Jack or the 10, not realizing that you can only get one spade trick that way. So West should have cashed the Queen of Hearts. Whoops. What happened? Oh, we didn't finish the club trick. North has to discard a card. Yeah. Now West can play the 8 of diamonds, and it doesn't matter if oh no, West should have cashed the Queen of Hearts first. And now West can lead the 8 of diamonds, and it doesn't matter if South takes the ace or not. South will switch to a spade. Now West could probably duck the spade because West still has the King of Diamonds protected, so that'd be interesting to play the 8 of spades. Win the Queen and lead a spade back. Spade back to the ace and cash the King of Diamonds. And it shows that West now made 11 tricks, but if South had exited a diamond, then West would have lost a spade trick. Anyway, you can click stop. If you want to save this hand, you would click stop and then save. And you can put this hand in any folder. I might put it in documents and call it whatever. I'll just put it in the first folder. Yeah, okay. Now, all these hands will have the same name, boards.pbn, but you don't want to save all your hands with that name, because if you save 30 hands with the same name, it'll erase 29 of them. So you want to give this hand a name, and I think it was, can't remember now, but just for the heck of it, I'll call it board RTT. If I remembered the number of the hand, I would have used a number like up above. Those were hands that were played on BBO. But let's just see what it looks like. If I click save, then those 3 hands will show up, and I could send this hand to somebody else, and if they know how to use Bridge Solver, they could play that hand to see how many tricks they could make. Or we could just play the hand over again and see if we could make any more tricks. So that's kind of a neat program called Bridge Solver. And if you go to Google and type Elmer Fudd and Bridge Solver, you'll find a video that shows you how to use Bridge Solver. There's more things you can do. You can make up your own hands and send them to people, and so on and so forth. So let's just quit that now.